Hey everyone, you've probably noticed that Mr. H isn't here today. I'm a little bit under the weather still, but I do plan on being back tomorrow. That being said, there's going to be an awful lot that we have to try to get done today. You can see the documents. Obviously, we are going to be still working with our organism projects. And the home learning is going to be that your new organism project will be due and that you should be bringing your ecology book to class next class period. There is also a do now. Make sure that you're writing that out, and you can pause the video at this point just to make sure that you write down all of those. And after the video is unpaused, we'll continue on. Okay, so hopefully you've all been able to fill out that do now. Going through them very quickly. What's the name of an organism being hunted? That would be prey. Does habitat ever stay the same? Why or why not? It should constantly be changing because all sorts of factors, either biotic or abiotic or populations, are always going to be changing. Give an example that something is a predator and a prey at the same time. Let's go with a squirrel. That would probably be a good one. As far as today goes, don't have any notes or vocab. Starting off as always, three something cools. So this image is kind of difficult to see unless you had the lights off. But essentially what it is, there's a town in France that is trying to battle noise, or not noise pollution, light pollution in the city center. And what they try to do is they want to try to get rid of all of the street lamps and big signs and instead use some of this glow-in-the-dark paint on different areas all around the city, so it would provide enough light to be able to see, but it also wouldn't hurt nocturnal animals, so those animals that came out at night. It would also give this really cool kind of glow, and you'd probably be able to see quite a bit more stars, so that's pretty awesome. Second, something cool. This is a really cool device that an inventor has created, and it essentially takes plastics and turns them back into petroleum, turns it back into oil. So plastics are made out of petroleum, and they have to go through all these refining processes to make them hard and malleable or flexible rather. But this one, you end up putting all sorts of different types of plastic, and it basically turns it back into usable petroleum, which you could then use if you wanted to run your car. It turns out that there's enough petroleum in one plastic bag, like you would get at Lulu's or Carrefour or wherever. In one of those bags, you have enough oil to be able to power your car for about 3 kilometers, which is quite a bit, actually, when it comes right down to it. So, yeah, this inventor is hoping to be able to make it more of a household sort of product that everybody could use coming up pretty soon. Third, something cool, there's an Italian company that has created a car out of wood. The entirety of the car, like literally all of it, is made out of wood. Even these sort of shiny parts, the lights are fake, but all of the silver trim, everything, and I guess, sorry, the glass on the windshield. So the lights inside and the glass are not made out of wood, but everything else on the car and in the car, including the engine, are made out of wood, which is pretty crazy. And it does run. You can drive it, albeit not very fast, but you still are able to drive a wooden car if you wanted it. So that's pretty crazy. All right. So to start then today, you will have the entirety of the class period to work on your new organism project. By the end of today, you probably should get done with at least section number 5, hopefully even through section number 6. If you don't, however, this project you can work on over the weekend. I will give you until, so if today is Wednesday, I wouldn't see you again until Sunday. That would give you 3 extra days to try to work on this project, to try to get it up to snuff. So the next class period that you come to class, that is when the project will be due. So you'd want to make sure that you have everything completed to the best of your ability, because you are going to be presenting these projects to your parents. So you want to make sure that it's something that you are proud of. So I will be on email every once in a while to check. So if you have questions about what to do, I'm happy to try to respond back in as much of a timely manner as I can. But if you don't hear from me right away, just check back on your email and I'll hopefully have answered it by then. So again, this project is due next class period when you come to class. Also, make sure that you bring your ecology textbooks to switch out. So I will hopefully see you then. Have a good day.